To set up your first schedule in your new WhenToWork account, go to the Schedules menu and select the By Employee view. This is a good one for creating schedules. You'll notice that all schedule weeks start out unpublished. That means that employees cannot view the schedule while you're building it. When you're ready, you'll click Publish over on the right, and that will make the schedule viewable to all of your employees. In the future, you'll be able to use our Import feature to import a previous week or a saved template, so that you can build schedules very quickly. But for your first schedule, you'll have to build it from scratch in the WhenToWork account. We recommend that you use a current schedule, one that is typical for your organization's needs. First, you'll want to select your date. If you bring your cursor over to the dates and hover, you'll see all the neighboring dates from the past and future weeks. If you need to move to a specific date, you can just click on the calendar icon to move directly to any date. We can work with the week of August 21st. Let's say that in a typical week, your employee Luke works as a store pharmacist every weekday morning. Click on a cell next to Luke and you'll bring up a quick shift add box with his name on it. Select the position, store pharmacist, and enter his hours, perhaps 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now click on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and you'll be able to add shifts for the whole week. Click Add Shift when you're ready, and there they are. Now let's say that Aaron works as a delivery driver Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We'll click on the cell next to Aaron and pick Delivery Driver. Now maybe he also works from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., but he has an unpaid lunch break. Now this is a 6-hour shift, but because half an hour of it is unpaid, it's only really worth 5.5 hours. So we're going to override our automatically calculated duration and put in 5.5 paid hours. You can even put in an optional shift description, perhaps letting him know that he has a lunch break at 11. Now check off the days. Click Add Shift and there you are. You can also add shifts that are not already assigned to specific employees. If you come up to the top left and click Add Shifts, you'll get an Add Shift window. Simply select a position, let's say security. Perhaps you know that you're going to need 3 security workers late at night, but you don't know who you want to assign to quite yet. Simply put in their hours, mark the dates, and create copies. That is, one shift can be assigned to one worker. So if you need 3 workers, you're going to create 3 copies of this shift. Click Add Shift and your shifts have been added to the schedule. The window stays up so that you can continue adding shifts, but when you're done, you'll click Close. And you'll see your unassigned shifts right here on the schedule. You can assign those shifts by simply clicking on them and dropping them on an employee cell. Or you can assign all of your shifts very quickly by clicking Autofill. Autofill will use your employees' preferences to automatically assign those shifts with the click of a button. You can also use the Add Shifts button to create shifts that are already assigned to multiple employees. First, you'll choose the position. Let's say we need 2 cashiers. We're going to want them from 7 to 1 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're going to create 2 copies so that we can assign 2 cashiers. Now, if you stop here and click Add Shift, you'll create 2 unassigned shifts. But if you scroll down, you'll see a list of employees who are already enabled to work the cashier position. You can select 2 of those employees. Let's say we're going to take Jen and Susanna. Click Add Shift, and it's finished. If you look at your schedule, you'll see that Jen and Susanna are both working the Tuesday-Thursday morning cashier shifts. Let's say you change your mind and you want to give Susanna's shifts to Dean. Just drag and drop them right by Dean's name and you're done. Another way to edit shifts from this schedule view is to simply click on them. Click on the shift to bring up the Quick Shift Edit box. You can change the position, the time, the paid duration, or the shift description. Or you can delete the shift. You can also come down to the bottom and click Available Employees. This will bring up a list of all of the employees who are available to work shifts for this position. And this list tells you about their availability and preferences. You can see that this employee is already working at this time, and this employee dislikes working at this time. That helps you choose an employee who would really like to work the shift. Perhaps Richard is a good fit. Click on his name, click Save, and the shift is reassigned. So adding and editing shifts in this schedule view is relatively simple. But of course, in the future, you'll be able to go up to the Import button and just import this schedule, which is already made, into your new week. Now, when your schedule is ready, you can click Publish. This will allow you to make this schedule official and make it visible to all of your employees. You are still able to edit shifts after publishing, but now the employees can see this week's schedule. Click Publish, and notifications are sent to your employees letting them know that a new schedule is ready for their review.